नमस्कार जी, मैं हूं रणवीर बरार और ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रहने वाले तमाम भारतीयों को a very happy Independence Day. The 74th Independence Day is a testament to our spirit of being Indian, and also a very, very happy Independence Day to the CGI in Sydney. I think it's a great initiative for the Consulate General to bring us chefs together and have us cook something that's very close to our heart, have us cook our food. And if it is about our food, I'm going to make our food, as in our kofta, but a tricolor kofta. So, ji namaskar, मैं हूं रणवीर बरार and we're going to make a Tiranga kofta. Ready? Let's do this. So, what I have here is potatoes and paneer, cottage cheese in equal quantity. I've added a little bit of semolina and a little bit of breadcrumb to it. To one part, I'm adding tomato paste and chili powder. And to the second part, I'm adding spinach that has been boiled with baking soda to enhance its color. So yes, for the Tiranga kofta, we've gotten two colors in place, and white will stay white. Amazing. We just mix both and mix them really, really well. Well, when we're done mixing, I always suggest adding a little bit of fresh breadcrumb just to make sure that the kofta does not split when you fry it. That's a really, really important step. Don't forget the extra breadcrumb. You want a consistency that is doughy. You want a consistency that's doughy, but because of the semolina and the breadcrumb, it's going to become fluffy when you fry it. Now we make these three small drums, a red, a green and a white drum, and sort of roll them on the chopping board and flatten them out. Basic. And make sure that the oil is hot, medium hot.
बढ़िया है। और ये हमारा तीसरा ड्रम। सो ड्रम नंबर 1, ड्रम नंबर 2 and drum number 3, and then we press them all down. ये लीजिए। Now you're getting the drift, right? It's actually as easy as that. It's actually as easy as that. Yeah. Slowly flatten it. Here we are. Done. Now the oil is hot. अब यहाँ पर ना मैंने लिजाम बना रखा है। ये देखिए, लिजाम is basically any batter. Actually makes sense to just put it on a plate. It'll be much faster. Yeah.
Just make sure it's covered and really well coated with the liaison, because that's going to determine how well the breadcrumbs stick to it, and it's really, really important.
And here we are. Breadcrumb. So this lijam ka story ye hai. This is the original English liaison. Liaison was an egg and a flour liaison that was concocted by the British for their frying. But because our cooks couldn't pronounce liaison, all the Anglo-Indian cooks started calling it lijam. So that's how lijam sort of came to the fore. Even in a lot of old Indian hotel kitchens, it's still today the lijam. Aaj bhi lijam hi hai. And nobody knows where the word lijam came from. But you know. The oil cannot be very hot. A pan that allows the whole thing to sort of settle in. We take this, hold it, and drop. There you are. Don't try this at home. Perfect. A lot of things us chefs do which seem risky, they are risky. So please don't try the putting your hand in the oil thing at home. And like I said, if you want, you can further coat it with rava. Beautiful. Look at that crust form. Lovely. See, this is where the lijam comes in handy, no? This is where the liaison is all holding it together. Here we are. Okay, and we'll do a quick gravy. The gravy is the quickest gravy that you would have seen. So I'm so used to this, firse. So the only thing that you have to add to the yogurt is ginger garlic paste. If you want, you can only add ginger paste. Like this is only ginger paste. And then we'll get our spice box. And red chili powder, degi mirch powder, hing, haldi, and dhania. Beautiful. And this is beautifully happening on this side. And we mix all these together. All the masalas come together along with the garlic paste, or in case you want to use ginger garlic paste, you can use ginger garlic paste. Okay. I can't stop at less when it comes to ghee. So now get ready with some cumin seeds, some soft fennel seeds. First put the khada masalas. So take ilaichi, badi and choti, take clove and put it in the hot oil with some peppercorns. Yeah, be careful of the long. Long is the smarter one. And soft and jeera, and the moment it crackles, you add the yogurt. And the moment you add the yogurt, you gotta keep stirring and don't worry about it curdling. Just keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Don't worry about it splitting. Don't stop stirring. That's the trick. ठीक है जी? Don't stop stirring. Alright, while we are at it, our kofta, the giant kofta is ready. And again, let's keep stirring. Add a little bit of water and keep stirring the gravy. The gravy needs to bhuno. Tel jab tak upar nahi aata na, till the oil comes on top, it's not ready. And even when the oil comes on top, add a little bit of water to make sure that it's consistently brimming and the spices are leaving their flavor gradually. Keep stirring. And after a point in time, when it's ready, we are going to strain it. And we're almost done. That's actually it. That's actually it. Okay, are you ready for the magic? Okay, time to cut the kofta.
Use a serrated knife, use a saw knife, a bread knife, and in a saw motion, slowly cut it. Alternatively, you can just leave it out for some time. It'll get softer and it'll be easier to cut. The thickness is entirely up to you, but look at that beautiful color. Awesome, right? 4 of them. You just need 4. Just 4. Again, don't forget the saw motion. That's really important. Don't press too hard, or you're gonna break it. Find a soft corner and start from there. Or just allow it to rest, and it'll be soft. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. See, the advantage of making these long logs is also you just gotta make one and you're set for the evening. You make it for the family, for a party. You don't have to make individual koftas. So it's good for lazy cooks like me. Now it's time to strain the gravy. We'll strain it and then we'll pour it into our koftas. That's about it. There we are. Please make sure you strain it, otherwise the flavors won't come. और आप कहेंगे रणवीर आपने बताया नहीं. You don't want those whole spices coming and interfering with how your palate perceives flavors. That's the only thing left. And work hard, because all the cashew needs to come down from the strainer. And that's how we do it in Lucknow. That is exactly how we do it in Lucknow. Never finish anything without straining. Now it's time to pour it. Just start from one edge. Make sure you leave some part of the kofta on top, because the kofta needs to stay crisp, right? So don't douse it with sauce. Don't douse it with gravy. That's really, really important. Pour it from the sides. Just allow the sort of gravy to seep through, but don't cover the koftas or don't douse them in gravy. That's really important. There's something beautiful about the tricolor, right? There's something extremely endearing about the tricolor. Wherever you see it, it reminds you of our flag. Beautiful.
The richness is a word which we chefs love. So we will, but the special days, happy days, they call for rich food. So it's okay. और ये थोड़ा रोगन.
And this is me saying thank you very much for one final time, and thank you to CGI Sydney for giving me this opportunity to present myself and celebrate this Independence Day with all of you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.